Hello there, Libra. Thank you for stopping by for your May tarot forecast for your May 11th through 17th tarot forecast. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg today. And so, Libra, the very first card that you have coming up for Monday is the Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. Still actually just feeling around on that one right now. Okay, so basically what I've got coming up for you guys, Libras, on Monday with the Empress in reverse is that's really passing over some of your authority to somebody else. So this is something where you're letting someone else make some decisions for you that normally you would make for yourself, or that these decisions really, it's healthier if you make these decisions for yourself, but you're passing them over to somebody else. You're letting somebody else decide some of these decisions for you. So I'm feeling like there's a lack of self-confidence there in you guys, Libras, on Monday in some particular area of your life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be letting somebody else make these decisions for you. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm going to say about that card. Now, Tuesday, what we have coming up, Libra, is a really, really awesome card. This is the Sun card. And this tells me that on Tuesday, you're having a really good day. You're getting to do the things that you want to do. You're getting a lot accomplished. And you're feeling really good about not only what you're doing, but also how you're doing it. It's just a very productive, happiness-making day for you on Tuesday. Now, on Wednesday, what we have showing up here is we have the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse just means that on Tuesday, you're just going to be in a situation where it would be very easy to do things in the old ways that people have been doing them because that's the way they've always been done. But you're not feeling like that's really the best way to handle things. So on Wednesday, what you're doing is you are kind of shaking the boat a little bit, rocking the boat a little bit, shaking things up. And you're finding new and better ways to get things accomplished on Wednesday. For some of you, this is going to be at home, just in the normal things that you do around the house. But for some of you, this is actually going to be at work, and you're going to have some people around you a little bit taken aback at the thought of doing something differently, and they're going to have to be a little bit sold on the idea. You're going to have to show them, you know, why this is better in a friendly, non-antagonistic way so that they can understand that this is actually moving forward and it's a good thing. Now Thursday, what we have coming up is we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is a card I like to see in reverse. So interesting. Let me just feel around and listen a little bit more. What else? Okay, so with this Nine of Swords in reverse, what I'm picking up on you, Libras, is that you've had some negative thoughts that you have really been letting plague you lately, and I don't feel like this is a particularly short-term situation. It seems like this has been going on maybe for a couple of months, where you've been having these thoughts of, well, can I really do this? Am I really good enough? Am I really worthy? Can I really pull this off? All these different types of thoughts that have been kind of coming at you. It started a couple of months ago, and it seems like they've been getting kind of stronger for a while. They've been building up. Now with this card coming in reversed on Thursday, what that's telling me is that on Thursday you hit a realization. It's like you hit a wall and you're just like, wait a second, where did these thoughts come from? I'm totally capable. I'm completely competent. I've got all the resources I need to do all of this stuff. None of these negative thoughts are true or have any bearing on my situation at all. And so what I'm really feeling when I'm looking at this card this time for you guys is, you see all those swords there? I'm seeing gravity working on those swords. All those swords just falling away from her back. There is no injury there. They're all just falling right out of the card. And then once they do, this woman, she can sit up straight, she can look around, she can get out of the bed. She can start to do what she needs to do. She can start to live her own life. And so that's what I feel like it's going to be very similar for you guys, Libras. You're going to quit thinking all these negative thoughts. You're going to kind of put them in check, like, hey, where did that come from? That's ridiculous. And you're just going to get up and start doing the things that you know that you're supposed to be doing anyway. Those things that you were called to, those things that you were put on this planet for. So that's what I see coming in for you Thursday. It's a really good card, actually. So wonderful, wonderful growth out of that card. Just amazingness. Now, Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. What I'm feeling for you, Libras, on Friday is that you have somebody around you that shows their true colors on Friday. And I feel like whenever they show their true colors, something about this situation is going to be really surprising to you. And you're just going to be like, wow, I just didn't expect that from this person. And it's going to be a situation where whatever level of respect you have for the person before they show their true colors, afterwards that level of respect is just dropping down a couple of notches. It's like, oh, that's what they're really all about. I had no idea. And so it is going to change the way that you perceive them. You're not going to see them as wonderful and as much on that pedestal as they were before after Friday. Now Saturday, what we have coming up, this is an appropriate card for Saturday or for the weekend. But Saturday, this is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is just telling me that this is a time to rest, to take a break, to regroup. When you've got the swords there, you've got some issues. These are everyday issues that you would normally be dealing with, but look, you're sleeping, and they're kind of suspended in the air. So basically, you're taking a break from any everyday issues. So everyday issues that you're normally dealing with, you're not dealing with all those on Saturday, and you're just like catching your breath. It's like you get to quit pedaling for a little while and just get some rest, so that these everyday issues are not going to go away. And whenever you get done with this rest, you're going to be feeling refreshed, and you're going to be feeling like you know how to handle those a little better than maybe you were handling them before. Or maybe you just have the energy to handle them better after you have some rest. Okay, so that's a really appropriate card for the weekend, because if you have a job that you're working Monday through Friday, the weekend you do get to kind of rest and regroup, and then when you go in on Monday, you have a little bit more of a fresh perspective about what's going on at work. But to me, it feels like for some of you this is about the weekend, but for some of you this is bigger than that. This is something that's been going on a long time, more in your personal life than in your work life, and just having this break is a really nice thing. And I feel like for most of you it's just a one-day break. So maybe there's somebody that you normally are responsible to take care of, and they are going away for the day with a friend or something like that. Lots of different ways that really can manifest, but that would be one example. Alright, so Sunday, what we have coming up, Libras, is we have the Seven of Clubs in reverse. Now the Seven of Clubs in reverse is just telling me that you had a situation where you had to take a stand for yourself. You just had to. Your back was against the wall. This is not really your normal mode of operation, to stand up and say, hey, that's enough, cut it out. That's all I can put up with, or whatever it is that you had to say to take your stand for yourself. And the thing is that has passed. That time for taking a stand now has passed when Sunday comes along. So Sunday's Seven of Clubs in reverse is telling me that it's time to make harmony again. It's time to make peace again. So you've made your point. Everybody has heard you. Now it's time to just get back to work again. Not to go back to the way things used to be before you took your stand, but it's time to focus on other things now. Now it's time to move forward in other things. This was an interruption that had to happen for your own well-being, but now it's time to move forward in a productive way from where you are. Okay? So, you're still going to be around those same people that you had to take the stand with, but you're going to be working with them more harmoniously. That's what I say when I say move forward from where you are. Okay? So Libras, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you've gone there, if you've checked it out and you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, then go ahead and contact me. I will schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. And for everybody else, I'll see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.